Hey everybody, I'm Rachel, or Rich1 Turbo Testing on Instagram, and Rich F1 Fan on Twitter. And this is my accent, this is my voice, and I hope you guys understand it because I'll be speaking like that for the next few minutes for the rest of the video. I won't be changing my voice or anything, so yeah, let's see how it goes. But yeah, I'm Singaporean. If you can recognize the accent, or if not, then you know about it now. So, it isn't exactly the fanciest accent around, I know, but I hope you guys enjoy this video. And I know this is gonna be crappy. I mean, just look at my face, it's really pretty pixelated. And that's because I'm actually using the camera on my MacBook. So, well, like selfie mode and selfie mode isn't exactly the clearest video quality you can ever get. And since this is a pilot project of mine, I didn't think that I would actually go on to using a DSLR with a tripod or something like. Yeah, that would be pretty weird. I'm still transitioning from actually speaking to people instead of like speaking to people but not having anybody responding back to me right now, because like you guys will only respond to me like through the comments if you guys are watching though, that is. I mean, I'm not expecting many people to watch this video because I mean it's not like as if I'm Taylor Swift or something where any single that she drops onto YouTube and then everybody would just go and rape the like button or like rape the replay button and be like, oh, Taylor Swift just did this. Oh. Okay, but anyways, yeah, I won't be doing any of that, thankfully. This is just gonna be very unfiltered and it's unedited, definitely. So, it's gonna be pretty, I don't know, it's definitely not gonna be my best video ever, but I mean, think of it this way, first videos are what usually makes it memorable. So a few years down the road, I'll just look back and be like, oh my gosh, I actually made this video back in 2016, and I'll just laugh at it. So, well, let's start with this video thing. So, well, I'm sure most of you guys know me from Instagram because I've definitely linked this video up from my Instagram, or either that, Twitter, or Facebook. But either ways, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's finally up. Oh, I find it pretty surreal. Like, I mean, I didn't think that I actually have the guts to sit in front of my MacBook and speak directly to it and just share my feelings and thoughts and everything. I mean, usually I'm the person who writes or types, as you can see from my Instagram, right? Sometimes I voice my opinions pretty frankly, like through the long comments and stuff like that. And that's the reason why I'm actually on YouTube, because YouTube is a very great platform to express oneself, and without actually, there are no limits to it. It's just talking and talking. It just kind of depends on the person whether he or she has a short attention span, or he or she is not um exactly interested in what the person is talking about in the video. So I hope I'm not boring you guys. I'm just trying to be as interesting as possible, but just understand that this is my first video, and yeah, I'm so not used to this. So yeah, okay, so first things first. So you guys know my name. Some of you guys don't know where am I from. So I'm actually Malaysian, originally Malaysian, and I moved over to Singapore when I was 12 because my dad moved there for his job, and then my parents decided that it's best if I move to Singapore as well. So that's how I got my ass to Singapore. And then at the age of 18, yeah, 18, I'm in Australia. I moved over to Australia. Okay, not really moved over, I've just sort of come here for my bachelor's degree in an Australian uni in Queensland. So I'm studying journalism and marketing communications. So it's not a double degree. Like, for goodness sake, I can't go through that because there'll be 4 years, and I'm not exactly the studying person. Like, I know I'm Asian, but I don't exactly like studying. So yeah, um, so I'm just doing a double major in my uni. I won't tell which uni am I studying in. Like, I don't want any stalkers to suddenly go to my uni and be like, "Hey, so you're racial thermodestic on Instagram, right? Oh my gosh!" And yeah, that would be so freaky. And to be honest, I don't want that many people to know about me. So I like living my life, how would I say it? Like, privately. I still prefer my private life. Like, yeah. I have no idea what am I talking about, but yeah, just ignore everything about that. I told you that this is gonna be super, super weird. This video is gonna be so random, so wacky, that I don't even know what's gonna come out from my mouth. Because I don't even know what's gonna come out from my mouth. It's just that I'm just thinking that I'm actually talking to somebody. But technically, I'm just talking to my camera, so. So yeah, okay. So today the video is basically about me talking about why I'm actually on YouTube. So just now I was saying like something about expressing myself, and yeah, it's a very great platform for me to actually talk about certain stuff. Like, I love F1 a lot, so I was thinking like maybe for certain topics of F1 or certain races that are worth talking about, it's better for me to actually talk on video, like to video it instead of writing it all down on my Instagram or that 140 character word limit of a Twitter or a blog. I mean, I love writing definitely, and it's been some time since I blogged because I've been really, really busy with my uni. Like, I have like assignments due every fortnight, every week. I have assessments, I have exams, I have tests. It's tiring me out. And by the time I actually have the time to sit down and actually think of blogging, it's my brain is just dead. It's like I sit down, I have the ideas, but when I sit down and just look at the Microsoft Word and, like with my fingers on the keyboard, I'm like, damn, where do I start? Like, the words are all gone. It's like my rest days are seriously rest days. It's like for me to actually rest my brain because like it's been overworked throughout the weekdays. So yeah, so I do apologize for those who actually followed my blogs. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I know I've disappointed you in some ways, but I will try. I will try to get back to blogging again during my winter break. Winter break meaning like in 3 weeks' time. Yeah, because Australia we have like the different seasons. When Europe or the Americas are having summer, we are having winter, and when they are having winter, we are having summer. So get your facts right. I'm not saying anything wrong. It's just how the world is. And I have no idea why, but whatever. I know I've gone way off topic like too many times. So okay, let's get back to it. So yeah, I've covered that, and because I'm a dramatic person, so it's best if I actually talk about like a topic through video because people can see how do I actually feel. Like, well, I know text has emojis, but come on, emojis, sometimes you use emojis just because like you're so tired of actually expressing yourself. It's like you're actually not even expressing yourself. You're just like take for example LOL. You're like LOL, but are you actually laughing? No, right? You're just like saying it just for the sake of actually replying to your friend. So that's why I actually create a video. Like, and I'm planning to start on a YouTube channel. Although I'm pretty crappy, and although my voice may be crappy, and although I don't have the resources, but I'll see how it goes. Like, if you guys are okay with it, then I'll just go ahead and I'll try to make myself better. in the next couple of videos. But there's no guarantee because I definitely don't have the experience in this. And I'm pretty camera shy, so it may take me some time to transition into being confident in front of the camera and responding to you guys and just be a smooth talker. Because for now, I'm just like, I keep getting way off topic and I sometimes have no idea what did I just say. So, yeah. Okay, so that's about it. And I think it's also a good time to actually talk about myself. So, well, you know where I'm from, you know my username. Some of you guys know my personal life as well because like following my Facebook, um, and yeah, because like my F1, not exactly my F1 account. My Instagram account is, I do have like some personal photos of myself and my life on my Instagram account as well. So some of you guys may know what I've been doing, what I've been eating mostly. Yeah, I'm a foodie. So, well, I like everything that starts with F. Don't think any other things, okay? I was talking about innocent things like Formula One and food. So, yeah. But yeah, so basically, what else? Okay, maybe, um, okay, let's start with the basics. So, I actually got into Formula One because of my dad. Um, that was back in 2002. So when I was about 6 or 7. I'm too lazy to do the maths. And yeah. My bad. So 2002, my father was switching my father was on the sofa. He switched on the TV and he was watching the race as usual. But on that particular day, I was pretty interested in it for some reason because somehow I think I wasn't like playing or I wasn't in the kitchen, you know, like messing around with my mom's cooking or something like that. So yeah, my dad was lying on the sofa and then I was sitting on the floor. And then I saw cars like going around in circles. Of course, Formula One doesn't involve cars going around in circles. That's for NASCARs. But yeah, but at that time I was still quite young, so to me I thought that ooh, the cars are going around in circles. And then I saw this red car and my father was cheering because like the red car was leading. And yeah, I because having a liking to red, the color red, I was automatically drawn to it. So I kind of followed the red car as well. At that time I didn't know which driver was it, what car was it or anything. So I just followed it, and when my father cheered when he passed the checkered flag, I cheered as well, like without even knowing why. I was like, oh yay, he won! And then like from then on, my father kind of noticed that I actually have a liking to cars. Like, um, even before F1, I kind of like cars because like I would actually draw cars, although they look crappy. But yeah, I used to draw cars a lot, and I have a lot of toy cars, and stuff like that. So, and from that race on, I kind of followed, like, not really exactly following it as I do right now, but you know, like just follow what my dad does every Sunday. So I can't remember exactly what race was that I first started watching, and but all I know was that from that day on, I was supporting Michael Schumacher and Ferrari like 100% because like because of my dad usually, because like I mean I didn't have a mind of my own at that time, and to be honest my dad isn't exactly um okay, fine, sorry dad, but okay, never mind, he's not gonna see this video anyway. So but my dad is pretty much like a team fan or driver fan. I have no idea which, but he only follows one particular driver, and that is Michael Schumacher. And at that time, of course, I was also following that way. So, and I didn't bother to actually know or like read up about like the other drivers and teams at that time, as compared to now, because now, of course, like I know all the teams, all the drivers, and the regulations because I I understand it. at that time I didn't understand anything. I was just watching it because of my dad, just following what he do every weekend. And it's quite entertaining because it's fast cars. Who doesn't like fast cars? And I mean, the rumble of the engine is just amazing. So, so that's yeah. I so at the time, Michael was my favorite driver, and he still is actually. But well, it's sad that he's in coma right now. So well, keep fighting, Michael. He's a big F1 childhood hero of mine. So it's pretty when he got into an accident, I was pretty emotional. And every time like a news come out of him, I still feel pretty emotional. So I I mean the news keeps saying that he can't make it and like ask the world to prepare like, for the worst. But I believe in miracles. Like I know it's been a few years, but if I mean I'm not exactly the most religious person either, but if there are miracles and people can survive from, the worst possible diseases, illnesses, or anything, then I think Michael should have another chance at it. Because it's kind of tragic that he actually got into an accident not because of F1 but because of a skiing holiday with his family. So yeah, but okay, yeah, it's really emotional. But I just hope that he does well, and hopefully we can listen to good news soon. So yeah, so that's about Michael. I got into serious watching of F1 when Sebastian kind of came in. Like, that's when, because Michael retired before he came in. So when Michael retired, I was pretty much on a F1 break. Like, um, because my dad didn't watch it anymore as well, so I didn't watch it. But then like because when Sebastian came in, I was a bit older at that time as well, so I kind of followed him. And then somehow Sebastian reminds me of Michael, and I see the tenacity in him, I see the determination in him, I see it in his eyes. So I was like, okay, maybe this is the driver I should support. So that's how I got into it. And that was the year I actually started memorizing like all the drivers' names, all the teams that are involved, all the tracks that are on the calendar. And yeah, but of course at the time we don't have any social media yet, so it's just me just watching F1 and doing nothing else. So that's how I got to know about F1. Um, I've attended like 3 races, thrice in Singapore, once in Malaysia, and once in Australia. I've been to Monza last year, but it wasn't for the race. It was just for some Italian trip of mine. Like I was like forcing my parents to bring me there because I mean, being an F1 fan, I need to cover at least one um, landmark in Italy, one Italian Formula One landmark. So, what better way than to go to Monza? And I went to the Ferrari store as well, the Ferrari flagship store in Milan. So it was really good. It was a good trip. But I wish I had gone to the Ferrari museum, but too bad my parents wanted to shop and stuff like that. So oh well, hopefully next time, and hopefully next time I can go to Monza again, this time for the race. Let's just hope Monza will still be on the calendar next year onwards because, well, you know about Bernie and his, some. I don't even want to talk about it. It's just frustrating. But yeah, so talking about races I want to go to. So Monza is one of them, like I've mentioned. Then Spa, definitely Spa. Spa is amazing. It has like all the amazing and exciting corners. Like that. I mean, Spa is fast. They have like, and it's also one of the classic tracks. So who wouldn't want to go there? And Suzuka will be the next one. I like Suzuka partly because of the fans. Like, it's amazing to see the fans being so, I don't know. they're just so crazy, and they enjoy themselves like every single time, which I really admire about them. Like, even though it's hot, or even though it's like a few days before the actual race, they will be there. They will be bringing out all their gears, all their handmade gifts for the drivers, or handmade play cards or posters, or their even their costumes. Like, I mean, the kids, just look at the kids. They're wearing race suits. Oh, so cute. That is like my ultimate goal if I have a kid. Okay, I don't even know why am I thinking about this. Okay, but anyway, moving on. So yeah, so Suzuka is one of them, and it's also because I love I love Japanese culture a lot. Like, I don't know, I've always been fascinated with Japan. Like, I love the people, I love the country, I love the language, although I don't speak any of it, and I love the food. It's like I'm so obsessed with sushi and sashimi. And yeah, Japan is also one of the places where I actually dream of staying there as part of a job or something, maybe in the future. But that's still a long time coming, so I shall not mention about that yet. So, okay, next. So, Interlagos is also one of them. So, Brazil, definitely. I mean, Interlagos has one of the best races on the calendars all the time. So, definitely Interlagos. And Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez. I have no idea if I pronounced it correctly, but I bet it's wrong. But come on, I'm not Mexican. And I don't speak, Spanish. So it's my best attempt. I'm trying. I'm not trying to, um, I don't know, make it sound crappy or anything, but I tried in my Asian accent, so I hope you guys don't mind. And last but not least, I think Bahrain, because I mean, out of all the Middle Eastern tracks, Bahrain kind of appeal to me more as compared to Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi is pretty much like Monza. It's glitzy, it's glamorous, but in terms of um, track layout and stuff like that, I prefer Bahrain. So yeah, Monaco is not on my list of to go tracks because it's pretty much like Singapore in the sense that it's a street circuit. So there are not many, I don't know. There is a certain degree of excitement for sure, but it's not exactly the most exciting of overtaking tracks, I would say. Yeah, it's, I mean, you know street circuits, so yeah, let's just leave it as that. I'll definitely go there someday because it's part of my dream to actually go to all the tracks around the world step by step before I die. I hope I don't die so early. But anyways, so yeah, but it's not on my top list. So, yep. And enough about that. And my goal, okay, my goal is to actually be a F1 journalist when I grow up. Of course, it's gonna be hard because, firstly, I'm an Asian, so I actually have like I don't have the exposure to motorsports. Like in Singapore, we only have like Formula One. The only international motorsport we have in Singapore is seriously just Formula One. We don't even have like MotoGP or I don't know Formula E. Unlike our neighboring country Malaysia, they have like all of that. So it kind of puts me a step back. So it's kind of hard for me, and partly because I'm a female, it's gonna be hard for me to actually get into the um, motorsport journalism sector in Singapore. So, but I'll try hard because I mean, there's this female journalist in Singapore. Her name is Cheryl Tay. She's making it big as one of the main female motorsport journalists in Singapore. Kind of admire her for that. And I'm not trying to, you know, overtake her position or anything, but I don't know. I mean, I don't even have like, I'm not even up to par as her. Like, I'm just popular on social media, but other than that, I'm just a normal person. So maybe, hopefully, my social media background can bring me somewhere in the future. So let's see. Maybe I'll just be a female journalist, a female Formula One journalist in my own way. But ultimately, I want to be a F1 journalist in Singapore because it's partly because I want to encourage more Singaporeans to actually love F1. And eventually, once they love F1, maybe you can, like, it's a good way to actually introduce more motorsports into Singapore, because I think Singapore has the potential to be a motorsport hub. Like, well, yeah, we have some policies that don't exactly what do you call, exactly encourage that, because we have national service where all the guys have to go through as part of their compulsory training. So, but I mean, I don't know if the government actually bothers to set motorsport aside as one of the main sports Singapore should focus on, then I find no reason why motorsport can't be successful in Singapore. Like, Formula One is really so successful in Singapore, so having a permanent track in Singapore to host more motorsports, it's no problem at all, because Singapore has the money, Singapore has the resources. The problem is land, but we have land to have that. It's just that, too bad, they usually use that land for more shopping malls, like, as if we don't even have enough shopping malls already. So I just hope that I can do my part in encouraging more people into loving motorsports and increasing the fan base and eventually the motorsports industry in Singapore. It's a pretty big goal, definitely, but I believe I can get there through my pretty I don't know, I'm pretty driven, to be sure. I'm not one to give up, so yeah, I'll try to work my way towards there and see how it goes. But at the moment, of course, I have to graduate first, and I'm still currently managing my Instagram account and my social media account, so yeah. So I think that's about it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy it, and just leave some comments below. And I know this is crappy, like, I've said crappy like don't know how many times, because I know it's really crappy and it's horrible, but let's see how it goes. Like, if you guys don't like it, just say it as well, so I don't have to bother about posting another video like anytime soon or anytime at all really, because like I say, not everybody is suited for cameras, and yeah, I think I'm not suited for that. It's just that, just giving it a try, just to get myself used to journalism world in the future where I have to face the camera every day. So but thanks for listening in, thanks for commenting, thanks for watching the entire close to half an hour minutes of this video. So bye, see you guys soon, see you guys on Instagram, see you guys on Twitter, see you guys on Facebook.